hey. Don't excuse my nails if you don't want to. What's up, everybody? This is my third shot at this video, and I'm happy because I know that this video will be the best representation that I have to offer for y'all. So welcome back to Black Feminist Vegan. Today I'm here rolling up some of my herbal smoke blends, and I wanted to share a bit of the benefits, the reason why I chose the herbs that I did, and how this herbal smoke blend can add positively to your daily routine. So I've heard a lot from my friends who smoke cigarettes and me myself as a smoker of cannabis and other people who smoke cannabis that sometimes smoking itself, the action, it can be for a variety of reasons. Whether it's because you kind of wake up in a high-strung environment and you feel as though the smoke break kind of mellows out your morning before you have to go straight into doing everything, or you're used to having a smoke after you eat. That's for like digestion and just like settling yourself in your stomach before you go back to whatever you're doing. Say it's a lunch break or it's after dinner and you have kids at home. Or you could use it to soothe yourself before you go to sleep at night, like something to help you sleep a little bit better or sleep longer, or perhaps calm down so that you can actually get in a sleeping mode. What I noticed is that a lot of these effects are mental. A lot of them are psychological, and they have to do, I've noticed, like anxiety inducing situations or high stress situations or high energy situations that require a lot of demand from the person, for example, is usually when people seek that relief, rely upon a smoke break for a relief from those environments. That's what I've noticed, and that's what this blend kind of was created in the spirit of. So I believe that the moment of a smoke break, like with all the forces that expect us to produce and expect us to be doing something positive or productive at all times, a smoke break is, for a lot of people, it's their only moment to themselves. It's a moment where they can breathe, a moment where they can take time to be grateful for something and feel as though they can grasp their day and things like that. However, I would invite you to have this smoke break, to give this smoke break the potential of healing more so than harming you. Because a lot of people who also do smoke cigarettes or who smoke tobacco products with their cannabis that are chemically like induced or like high in chemicals, heavy metals and stuff like that, I'm sure that you're aware of the fact that those have those products have a negative effect on your lung health and your overall health. So my idea with the smoke blend is for you to not X out your smoke break, because I am mindful of the fact that for a lot of people, taking that moment of peace out of their day that they rely upon, because also I read or heard somewhere that a lot of bosses let people who smoke cigarettes get more time on their smoke break, like they can come in later, or they have more frequent breaks throughout the day. And so I'm not saying to sacrifice that moment if that is your moment. I'm suggesting that perhaps you could use that moment for something that could be helpful to your overall journey if you are on a healing journey. So the base of this smoke blend is mullein. It's like a smooth, tasteless herb. It's pretty like soft to touch. I keep it refrigerated to preserve the moisture, because when it's not moist, it's a little bit of a harsher smoke. However, it is an expectorant, encourages breakdown of mucus and also encourages coughing so that you can like release and push out those that debris that comes in from those unwanted chemicals. So this blend is particularly for people who smoke already, because a lot of us who do smoke, who have smoked those products with chemicals in them, do have debris and like excess mucus from smoking those products. This blend is good for congestion as well. If you have a lot of like buildup in your chest or in your respiratory tract, this can help you, it can encourage the coughing that you need in order to get that stuff out. The next ingredient I use is sweet basil, and that's mainly for the calming effect. It's also helpful for digestion. lastly, I have lavender and rose. So lavender and rose are the flavor herbs that I use. And technically they're flowers because I use the lavender flowers and rose petals. Their primary purpose is for flavor, but the incorporation of the lavender actually has a large effect. It has a calming, soothing effect that can assist you if you've been having trouble sleeping. It's also known for its benefits as far as anxiety is concerned and actually slowing down the neurological processes and calming the nerves. So this blend in itself, I enjoy it for the morning because I've noticed that while it is an overall calming blend, it's not necessarily calming. It's not necessarily heavily induced with sedatives or herbs that will make you really sleepy. Instead, it is blends that if you're really high strung or if you wake up, I know me personally, on some days, I'm really thankful because this is something that I've been employing practices and basically managing this very well lately. But there was a time in my life where I would wake up on 1,000, like just wake up like, I have to do this, I have to do this, like straight away, you know, whether or not I even stood up, like my brain was moving constantly from the moment I woke up. So this blend is for like a morning smoke to kind of like encourage my breathing so that I can move into yoga and meditation, because smoking is actually positive as it encourages your like routine breath. Like exhaling longer than the inhale. For a lot of people, it's their only reminder to breathe throughout the day. So I'm helping to mediate that gap. So I wake up, smoke this blend in the morning, and it brings me right into my breathing meditation where I'm able to come into what I'm grateful for. Also good for when I want to wind down but not go all the way to sleep. Like, you know, those times when you want to not be on 1,000, like thinking about everything you have to do, but you want to be present and engaged and maybe chat and chill and be in the presence of someone. But sometimes it's difficult to do that when you're super like moving all the time. For my pre-rolls, I always use raw sheets because they are vegan friendly. I'm now using the plant cellulose filters. Alrighty. Oh, beautiful, still love them. So, Mini J, just wanted to pop in and show y'all a little bit more about the blends and share a little bit about its purpose and how it can be beneficial to you. If you are transitioning out of smoking cigarettes, I would definitely recommend like smoking one or two of these in place of your lunchtime cigarette. Say you have one or two during lunchtime. Try one or two of these to see how the effect goes. I'd like to know how people feel about the taste and the effect of these joints that actually do smoke cigarettes, because the friends who have bought them thus far have not. But I am looking forward to how it could possibly add to your journey. I know that it is a long journey and one that I have not personally been on, but I definitely want to provide some resources as they could be beneficial to you. Peace out, everybody, and thank you for watching. I'm really grateful for your support, as always. And as you know, you can find me on Instagram at Black Feminist Vegan, and I'll also be on Instagram at Radiate Gifts, which is where you may purchase your pre-rolls. They come in a pack of 2 in a little container. I'll put a picture. And you may purchase 1 gram of the smoke blend, which comes in a container about this size. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'll leave the link below. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.